Hi everyone, and today I'm going to be talking about my idea for renewable energy solution. I was actually originally planning to name this video my idea for renewable future, but then I realized that consists a lot more than just energy itself, and that has a lot more things to do with material usage and other factors as well. So, just energy this time. So before I move on, I just want to clarify that I'm sick today, so my voice might sound really crappy, but let's just excuse my normal voice. So this design project is actually for my school assignments, specifically for business. So none of this is actually accurate and specifically made in the task goal of solving one of the major world problems, which I chose renewable energy, which is one of the harder ones, probably. So this originally had three designs to choose of. There was the hydro one and there was the air-based one on top of the roof, which I ended up choosing the third one, which is the current one that should be on screen right now. So this design is actually inspired by BAT, or a pre-existing project that works on flying on top sky, which can fly up to 304 meters up. So where the wind is a lot stronger and a bit more useful. So I took a lot of inspiration from that, but this one is a lot smaller in size. So how this design works is that there's a wind turbine in the middle, and there's a balloon soft area surrounding it. So the inner layer of the balloon is 18.3 meters away from in diameter from the middle, which is the radius of around 9 from the center of the turbine, and the outer layer is about 30.32 diameter, which is about 15 meters away from the central turbine. So this design works the same as the BAT, which floats 304.8 meters above sea level or the state location. The length of the design is 18 in the middle and 5 on each side for the circle, which you see in front of you. The part where this design differs from BAT is the air that's inside the balloon. While the BAT uses helium, which is a highly unrenewable source of material or gas, if you will, this one uses carbon dioxide, and by heating the carbon dioxide using wind energy and solar panels from the graphite solar panels, which is around the balloon, it actually allows it to generate heat from the energy from the excess energy, and to make it fly and control the height of it. This balloon has in the end of it some fabric, I want to say, that follows the wind flow and the strength of the wind and the direction the wind is blowing to. So this allows for live weather reports that sent out by the top signals, which can be beneficial for business ideas from networks and and for weather reports for scientific research, and so whatsoever to benefit the local civilians and also businessmen, which was something I found quite good for the business idea. The actual turbine blade itself is about 6 meters in diameter. So one of the most differentiating things about this and the BAT is the size difference. This one's a lot smaller, so it's more affordable and therefore is more likely to be bought into local homes. The basic idea for design is that energy created from the turbine itself is either somewhere is used to make it float by creating heat, or otherwise transferred down into a storage area through the rod, which is made out of graphite, which is a really good transfer. So after finding itself in the storage area, the energy will be relocated to the home or for other uses. Once the storage is filled up though, and homes no longer require the energy is sold off otherwhere if you were to loan it or buy it. So either way, if you're going to loan the machine itself, then the sold off energy will be added to the company or bonuses all the supporters, and if you bought it, you actually get energy like they gain from it. So after left, another way for the generation to get energy is also from exercises, which it also can be connected to homes, to exercise machines, and the things like that which we didn't design, and nor do we have enough time to design. So as you may have guessed it, the outer layer of the balloon is actually made out of the same material from air balloon, and things like it. In the back of the turbine itself has this floaty white fabrics that allows you to tell the direction of the wind and the exact strength of the wind and where it's coming from. So by doing so, it allows the turbine to adjust its own heat and amount of heat release to control the height of the balloon, so it doesn't exactly to get damaged or destroyed doing it like a high pressure wind season or something like that. By doing so, it is where the products most come to use. So it allows for good scientific research for the testimonies and the chemistry of components that's best for the atmosphere and how we can lower the ozone, and that also be good for weather reports to give like Pokemon Go, like which uses like accurate weather with accuracy for them to make the game to create an illusion of part of reality. So it'd be good for them if we have a bunch of those floating around. So yeah, it'd be good for weather reports, get accuracy so people don't complain about it. And it's a really good way for live reporting as well, which for advertisement is always pretty good for apps and things like it. Earlier I also mentioned the capabilities of the design contracting with networks and things like that. That will also benefit in Wi-Fi connections and just not Wi-Fi in general. So that way it will also benefit the networks, which were able to extend the reaches and things like that, and also benefit everybody else to get better Wi-Fi, better connection, and the speed of it, just because of how this thing functions. If there are more of them, that means there will be more radio towers, more connection towers, my bad, and then the speed of all of it will be much better for connection. So the lights on the top and sides of design, which is an indication of a fish, which the design was modeled after. Another reason for this is also for lights, the night sky, and also how high it is flying. So we dangerous to plane and flying things like it. So I thought it'd be nice to add lights into it, which showcase it's a warning like it to all the flying machinery around, which I thought was a good safety decision. So in the end, I thought I hit the aim for my design quite well. Our team originally wanted a design that was completely original, but I really did not have time for that. I lost a lot. I was in charge of business plan and things like it. So this is the best I could have done. So our aim, except for the original part, was design a suitable renewable energy idea or concept that allows for new renewable energy for day-to-day citizens and can be benefactor for business, the base design for business, and has a plenty of chance for investment. And I thought of the ability to store the energy, of course, which one of the most baffling things I've had with renewable energy nowadays is that they don't allow you to store the energy that you have. So that was our original aim, and I thought I did pretty well with it. It gave safety and also a pretty good idea for business, which allows you to make contracts with networks and also game companies, which I thought pretty good job. So with that all said, this is the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it. Whether you liked it, whether you hated it, I don't care. I'm tired. I need to go to sleep. So see you next time.